Imagine this. It's 1971, the day before Thanksgiving. A mysterious man boards a plane with a briefcase, sips a bourbon and calmly announces he has a bomb. He demands $200,000, parachutes and a getaway flight, then vanishes into the night sky, never to be seen again. This isn't a Hollywood thriller. It's the real story of D.B. Cooper, the only unsolved air piracy case in commercial aviation history. Stick around because by the end of this video you'll know why this cold case has baffled the FBI for over 50 years. And you might even have your own theory on who he was. Welcome back to the True Crime Report Cold Cases, where we dive deep into America's most enduring mysteries. In this episode you'll learn the blow-by-blow details of the hijacking, the bizarre clues left behind, the top suspects who've kept investigators guessing, and how this one man's audacious crime changed airport security forever. You'll walk away with insights into forensic breakthroughs, wild theories, and why D.B. Cooper remains a pop culture legend. If you're a true crime junkie, this is the ultimate puzzle. Hit that like button if you're ready to unravel it with me. The big question driving this story: who was D.B. Cooper? Was he a desperate veteran, a thrill-seeking skydiver, or something else entirely? And did he survive his daring jump into the wilderness? This isn't just a heist. It's a challenge to the FBI's best minds, with ransom money washing up on riverbanks, microscopic clues on a tie, and a parade of suspects that reads like a rogues gallery. Let's break it down step by step. Let's set the stage. November 24, 1971. A man calling himself Dan Cooper, later misreported as D.B. Cooper due to a journalist's error, buys a one-way ticket from Portland to Seattle on Northwest Orient Airlines Flight 305. He's described as a white male in his mid-40s, olive skin, brown eyes, dark hair, dressed in a black suit, white shirt, thin black tie and loafers. He boards the Boeing 727, takes either seat 18C or 18E in the back row, and orders a bourbon and soda. Shortly after takeoff, he passes a note to flight attendant Florence Schaffner. "Miss, I have a bomb in my briefcase." She sees red cylinders wired to a battery. Looks like dynamite. Cooper demands $200,000 in ransom for parachutes and a refueled flight to Mexico City. Why 4 parachutes? To make authorities think he might force hostages to jump, ensuring they don't sabotage the gear. The plane circles Puget Sound for 2 hours while the FBI scrambles. Cooper chats calmly with attendant Tina Mucklow, even pointing out Tacoma from the air and noting McCord Air Force Base is just 20 minutes from Seattle-Tacoma. He seems familiar with the area and aviation. No nerves, no cruelty, just a man with a grudge. They land in Seattle, release the passengers, load the money in parachutes. Cooper inspects everything, cuts cords from one chute to tie the money bag, and demands a southeast course at low speed and altitude. The crew complies, and around 8:13 p.m. over southwestern Washington, the aft staircase deploys. The plane pitches up. Cooper's jumped. When they land in Reno, he's gone. What happened next? That's where the real mystery begins. The FBI launches a massive manhunt. Ground searches, aerial patrols, even a Blackbird spy plane to retrace the flight path. They find fingerprints, a clip-on tie with a mother-of-pearl clip, hair samples and cigarette butts. But no Cooper. The drop zone? Initially thought to be near Lake Merwin, but recalculations point to the Washougal River area. Searches turn up nothing definitive. Then in 1980, a bombshell. An 8-year-old boy finds $5,800 of the ransom on the Columbia River's Tenna Bar. While the money matched the serial numbers, its condition baffled investigators. An independent analysis performed years later suggested that the money had entered the water in the spring, months after the hijack. This finding, while not officially confirmed by the FBI, raised a new question. Was the money buried or intentionally hidden before being washed away by the river? Forensic deep dive. The FBI collected all the items left on the plane, including Cooper's clip-on tie, a hair sample and a second unused parachute. Cooper had requested 4 parachutes but jumped with 2. The one he left behind was a dummy reserve chute that the FBI provided to him. The 2 he took with him, a main chute and a reserve chute, are presumed to have been used in the jump. The central question: did Cooper survive his daring leap? The FBI and aviation experts believe his survival was unlikely, given the novice-level risks of a night jump in sub-freezing temperatures into rugged terrain. though his apparent familiarity with aviation hints he might have been prepared. But without a body, the question still hangs in the air. The central challenge: no body, no money trail, no identity. The case goes cold in 2016, but enthusiasts keep digging. Now the suspects: who could this enigma be? Over 1,000 investigated, but here are the standouts. Ted Braden, Vietnam commando, master skydiver, deserter turned truck driver. Matches the build, had shady deals, and knew classified 727 jump ops. But no direct link. Kenneth Christensen, Northwest Orient purser, paratrooper. His brother suspected him after a TV doc. Smoked, drank bourbon, resembled sketches. FBI. Not enough evidence. Richard McCoy Jr. hijacked a similar plane months later and was caught, but he was eventually ruled out as a suspect by the FBI based on alibis and a stewardess's denial. While some have continued to link him to the case, including a book written by a former FBI agent, the official investigation did not find a direct connection. Recent, unconfirmed rumors linking him to a parachute find have not been officially addressed by the FBI. Others like L.D. Cooper, Barbara Dayton, a trans pilot with a grudge, and Robert Rackstraw, Vietnam pilot con man, tease connections, DNA mismatches, alibis, or weak links keep them as maybes. The most dramatic moment: Cooper's leap at 8:13 p.m., plane pitches, crew feels the pressure drop. He's free-falling at 10,000 feet into pitch-black wilderness, with the plane's 170-knot airspeed creating fierce relative winds whipping his trench coat. Did he pull the ripcord, land safely, or plunge to his death? That's the shock that haunts. A man defies gravity and authority, vanishing with $200,000, equivalent to about $1.5 million to $1.6 million today. So who is D.B. Cooper? The FBI suspended the case, but the mystery endures. No arrests, no closure. His crimes sparked airport metal detectors, mandatory baggage checks, and Cooper veins on 727s. It birthed copycats, but also a cultural icon. Songs, movies, even a themed bar in NYC. What do you think? Survivor or splatter? Drop your theories in the comments. Please like this video if it hooked you and subscribe for more cold cases. Share if you know someone obsessed with unsolved mysteries. Thanks for watching the True Crime Report Cold Cases. If you loved this dive into D.B. Cooper, check out my playlist on other true crimes in America, like the Zodiac Killer or Black Dahlia, for more chilling enigmas. Hit that bell for notifications and I'll see you in the next cold case. Stay curious, and stay safe out there.